Oh, you like my bowl?
So, elephant crack pipe? Yeah. An elephant crack pipe?
It's not a crack pipe. I don't do
She's so
crack.
fancy. She's
Crack
so
is
fancy.
crack is whack. I would never do that.
So fancy. What up, Muff Punch? How you doing, baby?
I'm good.
That's what's up.
I'm good. You see my voice back to regular?
I know. Last week you had that nigga voice.
I don't sound like a man no more.
Give me $20. Okay, sir. Okay.
I want the 40 ball.
I want no smoke, nigga. Shit, relax. What's been going on?
Man, nothing. Life and as per
Life be
usual.
lifing, man.
And she got the audacity, the nerve, the gall
That bitch.
to have hands.
Man.
Like, why you
And
do
she
me
can
like
fight.
facts? Like, why you do me like that? I don't. Can I get some respite? Take me off the like. I guess Big Sandals did not hear my plea to take me off the front lines, big dog.
And she ain't got no edges. That bitch.
She fighting like a bald headed skittle diddle.
That bitch be going. She from the east side.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts. Definitely from east side.
We gonna get past anything, though.
Is we?
And you gotta tell yourself that. You know what I mean? You can't.
Do I have to?
No.
Why?
For real.
Look, I don't lie to the people. Why I got to keep lying to myself?
You got it. That's the only way you can keep going, but lying.
I don't want to do it no more. I don't want no more. I don't want to do it no more.
I feel you, man.
I'm tired, boss.
I hear you.
All right, what up to our no viewers? Poppa Punch Show.
We knew though.
All new, brand new.
We knew. I shared the link to for anybody to jump in because we live. So we probably gonna get a lot of dicks as usual.
Dick.
You know what I mean?
We need to make that a sound bite.
Not one titty, but
just make that a sound bite. Dick. Make that a sound bite. It's cool.
I ain't making no dick sound bite. That's
that way I can press it with dick pop up on the screen.
Yeah, I ain't gonna see no dicks on this motherfucker.
Hey Sarah, hey boo.
What up, though?
Bro, Sarah our number one fan, and I fucking love her.
I mean, welcome to the Poppa and Punch Show, Sarah.
Yeah, it's Poppa and Punch Show.
She's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
We're under new management.
Well, it was like, what the fuck, too, but yeah.
We under new management. It's okay. I'm still cute. I'm still here. I've got all the jokes.
I'm still dumb.
Idiot.
It works.
Stupid.
So what up? What we talking about? What's been going on?
What's going on over there? I heard the Ruru.
You heard? I'm off of a Joy Road. What you mean? That was a body. What you talking about?
Okay. Ruru.
Sounds like two bodies.
Good, not two.
That sounds like that's in front of the house. Well, yeah.
There go your awning.
Yeah. It's Joy Road. It happens. Wyoming.
Well, I was there. She said we still smoking and laughing. So
facts.
Yep. Today's crack pipe is Floyd is calling it.
She smokes a crack out of it. Her crack.
It's not crack. I don't do that. Crack is whack.
That's why they call her Punch.
No, it's not.
It's okay. I support your habit.
I'm not a crackhead.
I mean, there are worse things to do than crack.
No, there's not.
It is.
What? Meth?
I guess. I don't know I don't know the control. I couldn't tell you the difference. I've never had one. Which is worse? Which is worse, crack?
I don't know.
I mean, even though you got a cute pipe, it's still crack.
It's not. It's weird.
All right, you know what I'm saying? If you say so, look at you. They're gonna shut us down off rip. Drug paraphernalia. God damn it.
Weed is legal here where we at.
Is it?
Yeah.
I still don't ride with weed. Mm-mm. They catch weed, they go sprinkle crack on you too.
Not
Nope. I'm too old, seen too much. I know how I go.
nice little dusting.
No mysteries.
She said, Swisher girl here. I don't like change. Still in the 90s. It's okay. You like what you like.
Swisher.
That's harsh.
Jesus Christ.
But that's to each his own, man.
I was like meth back in the day.
Stop.
I used to actually smoke Swisher Sweets, like as a cigar. I thought I was Suge Knight and shit.
Oh, she said, okay, Dave. Sprinkle a little crack.
No mysteries. But yeah, I used to think I was Suge Knight. I used to smoke Swishers and shit.
Do you know when I turned 18, I bought a Black and Mild. I used to get Black and Mild wine wood tips.
Them used to be the joints.
And then like when I got to college, I got to college. I was like, I ain't never had a Black and Mild. I could buy it. I'm just gonna buy it. So I bought me a Black and Mild wine wood tip, and me and my friends was sitting out somewhere on a bench outside of the 7-Eleven, smoking this Black and Mild.
Thinking you doing something. Getting the hair rush off of Black and Mild and shit.
But it's got to be the Black and Mild wine wood tip.
Yeah, wood tip. Yeah,
that's my John right there.
The boys used to hit, man.
Now, if you catch me smoking one of those, I am stressed. Okay,
man. I used to help with the stress and help you
like weed was just, I am stressed, not stressed, stressed. Like I am on the edge.
Yeah, real shit.
If you catch me smoking one of them, I ain't been that stressed though.
You catch me smoking anything. You see this hookah in my hand every episode.
My life is nothing but stress.
Be a hug. I just want a hug. Just a hug. Nah. My life is actually pretty, I wouldn't say stress-free, but it's not as bad as a lot of people.
What are you doing? Get down.
You talking to your cat?
Yeah, he trying to jump into the light. Like,
you trying to commit that? Your cat
trying to off himself.
On the show. Hey, this episode 1.5. Hold on. Wait till episode 5 to kill yourself, cat.
What is he sniffing the light? He's sniffing the light bulb and shit. Like, sir, what are you doing?
And just be out.
All of a sudden,
on his back with his arms. Why? Why?
Bro, you be making clips so fast.
Oh, that's going on TikTok tonight.
Next thing you know, I'm getting calls from Peter and shit talking about trying to investigate you for cat abuse.
How high was the light? Hey, bitch, hold on. I ain't do it. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Hey, bro.
What's up?
Have you seen the video with the diddler?
I haven't. I was at my grandma's house helping her set up her TV. We finally got to channel 7. And it scrolled on the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? A video has been put out of Diddy and Cassie, and it's bad. I haven't got a chance to watch it yet. You want to watch it on the show?
I mean, we can. It's absolutely horrible.
Do we really want to watch it on the show then? How about I just watch it?
I will just give you a description.
Hold on.
Because it's bad. It's bad. Like, I already thought Diddy was a shady person in any way.
This nigga in his drawers?
Bro, this nigga is running down Cassie is coming down the hallway, right? Coming down the hallway, looking
my God.
Trying to escape. Diddy follows her down the hallway in a towel, bro.
A towel
with just dick and balls in a towel, and commits to whooping her ass.
Right.
Like, knocked her upside her head to the ground, kicked her, dragged her. Then, like, there's an extended clip on Instagram that I seen where he's sitting down. She trying to escape again, and he sit down. He threw a glass vase at her and everything. First First off,
well, I listen. I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna play on mute. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm listening.
First off, whatever they said that nigga did, he did that shit. He did that shit. He absolutely did it. Whatever they saying Diddy did, he did.
She walking fast down that hallway. He chasing her in the towel. She trying to get on it. Oh shit! Like, did she try to steal something from him?
No, she was just trying to get away, and I'm really upset that you went there because people were like, well, what did she do to provoke him?
Yeah, well, that's the first thing we do. We toxic as fuck.
I'm not toxic.
Oh my god.
Not that toxic.
I mean, hold on, it's another part. She little as fuck anyway, too.
Okay. Whatever they say that nigga did, he did.
Sat there and oh my god.
Whatever they say that nigga did, he absolutely.
I got different angles of that shit.
Whatever they say he did, that nigga did. Somebody
had that like our lost episode. Like our lost episode. Somebody got that somewhere in the tuck. Somebody because it's been what? That was 2000. What was it? 18? 16?
That's security footage from the hotel.
But that was 2016.
Yeah,
that's 8 years ago.
For me, for nobody to release that footage or that footage not be submitted to the police, Diddy had
to pay somebody off.
Diddy had to pay everybody on that motherfucking floor. Because
somebody had a copy of that shit and they took. That's what I'm saying.
They had to, bruh. Diddy had to pay everybody on that fucking floor. He had to pay the hotel. He paid the camera company. Everybody. He had to pay everybody for them to keep that shit under wraps for it to now surface. Okay? He had to have paid everybody off.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because first of all, that's fucking wild. Whatever they say he did, and then on top of that, I was having a conversation earlier with some other people today too, and I was saying, what's that dude? Orlando,
the crazy nigga.
Yeah, I can't remember what his last name. Orlando Brown. Yeah. Orlando Brown, Jaguar Wright, Cat Williams. All of these niggas have been saying this shit for fucking years, right?
But it's not what I'm.
No, they've been saying this shit for years, right? They have not been sued because technically, if you're saying somebody an abuser like Johnny Depp, remember when Amber Heard said Johnny Depp was abuser? He sued her, right? He sued her for defamation of character and loss of wages because Disney fired him from Pirates of the Caribbean for that, right? If this shit wasn't true, they would have been sued for defamation and slander.
That's not necessarily true.
Somebody,
I kind of think it was the credibility of the people saying what they're saying. Like Jaguar Wright came off as crazy, even though everything she might have said was completely true. Like I don't think she lied yet. That Tevin Campbell shit, all that shit came out
because everything that she's saying.
But like I said, it's the credibility of the witness. If a motherfucker you think is crazy telling you some truth, you gonna second guess it.
She come off as crazy, but I don't think she's crazy. She's an industry insider.
No, that bitch still crazy.
She's known musically. I don't think she was lying. Orlando, I don't think that nigga lying.
Oh, that nigga's crazy. That nigga's crazy.
But you know what? I don't think he lying about shit.
I think he lying about everything.
Cat Williams ain't lying about shit.
I don't think Cat Williams lying.
Cat Williams ain't lying about shit except for his personal life, him reading 3,000 books and shit and all that stuff. He ain't lying about shit to do with Hollywood.
They interviewed one of his exes, Hazel E, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hazel, I know who Hazel is. Yeah.
Yeah, and she was just talking about how she got into a physical altercation with that nigga, and even though that happened, he still was a stand-up nigga. Like, even after that, he completely paid for everything. He apologized. It never happened again. It was just, and it even wasn't like a domestic violence type of situation. It was just one of them situations. Like, you come at me the wrong way and I might choke you up for a second. And then I realize, damn, I shouldn't be doing it. You know what I mean? Bitch, hold up. You know, one of them.
Sarah
And, you know, you catch yourself like, damn, I fucked up. I apologize. You know, one of them type of situations.
Sarah said Orlando ain't lying. He just a crackhead, so he appear crazy. Fact.
Yeah. Like, they all appear crazy. And it's kind of like, it's hard to believe what they saying because they appear crazy.
But the shit that's coming out about Diddy, they not so crazy. They don't sound too crazy.
If that lawsuit didn't come out, it would be hard to believe a lot of the stuff in the lawsuit.
The lawsuit,
not even Cassie lawsuit. I'm talking
Cassie
about
lawsuit. He handled that shit way too fast.
Yeah.
And so I was just talking about this today with some other people. I think Diddy killed Tupac. I think he killed Biggie because he's making more money off Biggie dead than he was making alive. Plus, Biggie, quiet as it's kept, Biggie was trying to get away from him a little bit.
Well, they say the same shit about Pac and Suge, though. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think Suge killed Tupac. I think
Pac. Think about what Pac did that night. That was, you know what I'm saying? How could that not be retaliation for what the fuck he did?
Fair enough. I think Diddy might have had a hand in it, though.
It might have been already talks about it. You know what I'm saying?
I think them niggas was colluding.
Yeah, definitely that. We gotta get this nigga out of here. You know what I mean? It definitely was one of them, but
them niggas was like, we gotta shut this shit down, my
nigga.
Like them niggas. Yeah. Okay, there was some collusion there.
Definitely, okay? I definitely agree with that.
Them niggas was co-conspirators.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I think he killed Andre Harrell.
Why you think that?
Because so everybody that started Bad Boy or that was like around him, they almost all fucking dead.
I mean, but think about how long ago that was in life period and times and hold on, how people carry themselves, how they
Kim died recently, and the reason that all these people coming up dead is because they was finna do tell-alls. Kim dead. She was in the middle of writing a book. Albie Shore dead, almost dead, but he was in the middle of writing a tell-all book.
I mean, you can
write what the fuck you want to. All about Diddy. Like, Cassie had Kim Porter's burner phone.
It was in that bag. That's
all that information.
It was just in that bag. That's why he acted the way he did.
Do you think they would be coming after Diddy like they coming after Diddy if they didn't have evidence? Ain't no fucking way. They doing a full blown RICO.
And they probably had that. The feds probably the one who put the video out. They, you know what I'm saying? They do shit like that.
So he whatever they say he did, and I think low key Jay-Z finna get swept up in this shit too.
Why are you trying to get at my boy?
Jay-Z and Diddy are best friends.
What make you think that? They're probably associates.
No, they are, and then Jay-Z slightly shady anyway because. You notice how anytime Dame Dash does an interview and they ask him about his relationship with Jay-Z, do you notice that nigga stand on business every fucking time to pretty much say that Jay-Z not shit?
But you don't think that Hurt got a lot to do with that?
It do, but Dame Dash probably not putting his business fully out there, but like he said, Jay-Z was supposed to be his bro. How come don't nobody talk about the R. Kelly album and the Jay-Z album no more? Best of both worlds. Like
at the end of the day.
it was a good album.
At the end of the day, Dame Dash, Biggs, and Jay-Z were 3 co-owners. If they didn't want that shit to fly, that shit couldn't have flew.
No, but Jay-Z did that outside of that album, outside of Damon Dash told Jay-Z, hey, don't work with this nigga. Because he knew what R. Kelly had done to Aaliyah and all that stuff like that. Granted, apparently Jay-Z was trying to do the same thing, was trying to fuck his girl and all that shit like that, and was doing some shady shit as well. But Dame was like, don't fuck with this nigga. And Jay-Z kind of like, hey, my nigga, fuck you, and did it anyway. Now, if that's supposed to be
2 albums.
If that's supposed to be your man's, like, I'm the type of friend where if you got beef with a person, depending on who it is, 99.9% of the time I got beef with that motherfucker too. Especially if like you my ace boom coon. If that's my bro, like that's my good sis, like my best friend, you got beef, we got beef. It's on site. It doesn't matter.
No, I get that. But
Just
that's
like
business. That's business and that's industry shit. That's
just
different.
just like my kid. My kid got beef with a toddler named Sarah.
You gonna fight Sarah?
We got
Not
beef with
not
Sarah.
not our Sarah.
No, not our Sarah. We love our Sarah. This is Sarah without the H.
Oh, okay.
Okay. We
Sarah.
Yeah, it's still pronounced Sarah.
Sarah.
Why are you trying to be weird? It's still
Sarah.
pronounced. Stop it. We got beef. Little Timmy can catch these hands too.
Gimme.
Okay, all of them. So
Gimme.
that's how I am. And I think it was shady that he said, "Hey, fuck your friend." He said, "Fuck his friend," and just went ahead. But that every time they asked Damon Dash, I watched the interview. Every time they ask him about Jay-Z, that nigga stand on business and pretty much say that nigga ain't shit.
I agree, but again, like they had beef. It was drama. It was issues. Of course, Jay-Z version of the side was Dame was wilding. And everybody tried to talk to Dame, but Dame was, saying he was ego tripping, doing what he was doing, hiring niggas that he ain't consult with everybody else about, spending all types of bread, doing all types of stuff. And I guess when it was checked, that nigga brushed it off. And then they offered Jay-Z some shit. It's an offer he couldn't refuse, and he took it.
I mean, I'm sure that had a part to play in it, but I don't think that's the whole reason. I truly.
It's always shit we don't know. It probably was a lot of other stuff with that too.
Some shady shit going on.
Yeah.
But yeah. So they said some shit finna come out about Jay-Z. Young Miami look like she finna go to jail too.
Nah, she gonna have to testify and play victim if she don't go to jail.
From the reports, from the testimony, from the people filing the lawsuit.
Hey, what's up with her and you see her and her girl beefing?
JT probably distanced.
That's crazy too.
JT probably distanced herself from this bitch because JT was like, I already been to jail and I'm not going there. Okay,
sex trafficking, shit like that. No,
JT said I don't want no parts, but I think JT probably distanced herself because she probably know Young Miami was probably doing that shit. She probably know, right?
Recruiting bitches.
Huh?
You think she was recruiting bitches for Diddy? For their little freak offs and shit?
Probably. And I think JT knew about it, and JT is like, I'm not going to jail. You doing too much. I gotta go over here.
Yeah.
I gotta go over here because I'm not going back to jail.
I mean, that's the only thing you would expect. And even as a friend, you would have to, understand that. You're a felon. Stay your distance. We'll talk on the phone here and there.
No phone calls because
not even that.
They tracking that shit. No.
Go to lunch.
No,
can't even go to lunch.
I don't even want to be associated with you because you sex trafficking children and drugging people.
Not children. They never said children.
Oh well, no.
That would if it was some pedo shit, that shit would have been shut down. I mean, like soon as that came out, that shit would have been shut down.
I don't want no parts.
Yeah, but that sex trafficking law is weird. Like because if I fly you out and I pay you, technically that's sex trafficking.
No.
Yes.
If you fly me out and you pay me,
yeah,
that's an escort. That's prostitution.
If you stay in Detroit and I fly you out to Atlanta, that's sex trafficking.
That's prostitution.
That's sex trafficking.
That's prostitution.
Sex trafficking because you went across state lines.
Excuse me.
Okay. Oh, big dog got Google. Okay. AI. Okay. Read the definition of sex trafficking.
That's what I'm looking.
Yeah.
According to the Sex Trafficking Victims Protection Act of 2000, sex trafficking is the act of recruiting, harboring, transporting, providing, obtaining, patronizing, or soliciting a person for the purpose of a commercial sex act. It involves the use of force, fraud, or coercion to make an adult engage in commercial sex. So if you fly me out of my own volition and you pay me, that's prostitution. Now, kidnapping somebody, blackmailing somebody, and forcing them to come wherever you are and flying them to whoever and farming them out to whoever, that is sex trafficking. If I come and you cash at me a band to get these cheeks, that's prostitution.
But if I say, hey, fuck my boy too, that's sex trafficking?
That could be considered sex trafficking, especially if I didn't agree to that.
Even if you did agree to it, is that you think that would be considered sex trafficking?
No, if you get paid and you agree to it, and you're there of your own volition,
that's just prostitution.
Now, if you just start farming me out, and I don't agree to this shit, that's sex trafficking.
If you agree to it, it's still just prostitution.
Prostitution. You a sex worker, my
I was completely wrong. I apologize.
I knew what the fuck I was talking about. I almost went to law school. I watch hella Law and Order. Try me.
Motherfucker got a student loan to DeVry.
I do not.
She motherfucking.
I went to MSU, my nigga. Go green, go white. Get the fuck out of here.
I can't even think of a prominent black female attorney. You know what? That's terrible. I can't think of a white one either, though. What's old girl name who be doing all the lawsuits?
I think Hillary was a lawyer.
I don't consider her none of that.
Oh.
At all.
Oh, okay.
I don't associate with the Clintons. They was too close to your boy. You got blue, or you need to upgrade your Wi-Fi package.
It's not my Wi-Fi package.
Yeah, all right, whatever.
Sometimes my camera needs to focus a little bit.
Okay.
Zoom in on my beauty.
Oh, all right. Had to refocus. Who the fuck is that? Who the fuck is that?
Nigga, fuck you.
Nigga, who is that? What else been going on? It's been a lot of beef too. Everybody keeps saying ever since that Cat Williams shit, everybody beefing this shit. That shit crazy.
BBL Drizzy.
I don't like that.
BBL.
Leave my mans alone.
BBL Drizzy.
Ever since, I
OV ho.
What that nigga say? Kendrick opened his mouth, give him a Grammy. And that is so true. Anything this nigga says, you know what I'm saying? The Kendrick fans go crazy.
Look, I don't even care if the song is a fucking lie. That shit slap.
They playing that shit in the club like that shit hot. Nah, if it wasn't a diss to Drake, it wouldn't be hot. That should be trash. But
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if the song is lies. It's a bop.
Yeah.
It's a bop.
Yeah.
I be acting like I'm from Long Beach and shit.
Yeah, everybody West Coast now. That shit crazy.
All that shit. But and then like I need to watch the Shay Shay Club. I need to watch Shannon Sharp little show because he got one with Gary Owens and he got one with Amanda Seales. Apparently Amanda Seales got beef with
everybody.
She got beef with girl. What's her name? The girl who I don't know why I'm drawing a blank.
I didn't even know who the fuck Amanda Seales was. I knew the actress. I just didn't know
that was her name.
Yeah, like who's this?
What's the girl who I'm mad I cannot think of her name.
Google that shit.
I know.
You be Googling. You a Googler and shit.
Don't do that because my mama be calling me that.
On your Mac. What browser y'all use on Macs?
I use Google and Siri. Well, I have to use Google because StreamYard don't fuck with
all that other shit.
Safari for real.
Yeah, not for real. I got like 2 Alexas in this bitch.
Issa Rae, that's who it was. Amanda Seales got beef with Issa Rae.
Over the show? Her TV show?
I guess basically she said in essence, I have to watch the interview. But in essence, she said Issa Rae like was a mean girl and didn't protect her, something like that. And from what I hear, like Amanda Seales got beef with everybody.
So maybe she the problem.
Well, that's what they be saying. She be like, everybody keeps saying I'm the problem. But I gotta watch it. And then Gary Owens was on there, and I seen a clip from his thing where he was talking about how when somebody says something about black women, black like famous men don't defend black women, and Gary Owens said that to Shannon, and Shannon just started laughing. And it's like, first of all, as a black man, how are you telling Gary? Oh, how are you not
in your
telling?
motherfucking place.
Like, hey, bro. Like, I
Yeah.
understand you got black kids and you had a black wife, but you cheated on her. Okay, and I
Did he
understand.
cheat with a black woman though?
I don't know. I don't know. But how, as a black man, how are you just okay with a white man saying that to you and then you laughing about it? Like, you should have told Gary Owens, like, hey, bro.
Man, listen, dog.
Chill.
Look, man, I feel a certain way about that. We've had debates about that whole black men don't protect black women shit. I protect the women I love. You know what I'm saying?
Are you? So
If you know what I'm saying, if my family, my friends and some shit, you want some shit, anybody in some shit, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. I protect the people I love. Somebody say something crazy about you, I'm checking them motherfuckers, right? I don't give a fuck about these other bitches.
I appreciate that.
And these other bitches don't give a fuck about me. You know, as a black community, we can all support each other, but I'm not putting myself out there for somebody I don't fucking know. And
So,
you're an idiot if you do.
See a black woman just randomly getting beat up, you not
by who?
Just somebody.
No, it makes a difference on who.
Just a man in general. She just getting fucked up.
Is he white or black?
He black. This nigga.
I might mind my business because I'll be the one who die.
Did you go at least call the popo?
I ain't no snitch. I might pull up. Hey, stop hitting that bitch or some shit like that. But I'm not intersecting myself between that shit because I don't know what happened.
But we're also not talking about just physical violence either. We're talking about society wise as well.
I mean, if a white motherfucker got some wild shit to say about black people, that's a whole different story. We all kind of step up for that. But if that whole black, the black men who've been rejected by black women and they start talking about black women because they like white women now, that's their personal preference. You know what I'm saying? That nigga hurt. Ain't my business. It's all black women like this. That's a whole different story. The bitches you fuck with may have done that, but all black women are not like that. That's a whole different situation. Like it's per situation. But I'm not gonna put myself out there for the masses because I know some ain't shit ass black women out here. Like some ain't shit black men, ain't shit white men, ain't shit white women. It's some shitty people out here. So how can I put myself, little old me, in between all of that drama and all of that issues? That ain't gonna happen. And for anybody to expect that, they're living in a delusional world. Just because you're an activist don't mean I gotta be an activist. I mind my motherfucking business.
I mean, for the most part, I mind mine too.
Yeah, so it's like, like when Meg say that shit, black men don't protect black women, and then bitch, you lying to everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's like you make it, she particularly, you make it hard to ride for you when you out here lying to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Does that particular situation, did that set black women back? Meg, and that's it. Just find out she fucked everybody's lying, all that shit.
Who? Meg?
Yeah, Megan Thee Stallion. Do you think that set black women back?
But okay, so what people don't understand is Tory Lanez didn't go to jail for shooting Megan in the foot.
I'm not asking that. I understand what he went to jail for and all of that. What I'm asking is Meg saying black men don't protect black women, and then come to find out she's lying to us about so much stuff.
What did she lie about?
Their relationship, just things. You know what I'm saying? Lied to the black community about it too. Went on Gayle shit, knowing every black person gonna pay attention to that show. Because it's her on there. Like, that didn't set black women back. So why, as a black man, am I supposed to ride for her? I don't know that bitch. I like her as an artist. I think she's cool. She's sexy. She know how to jiggle that motherfucker, but I don't give a fuck about that bitch. Now, if my neighbor got some issues, I'm riding like a motherfucker because I love him. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a whole different situation. So, as a black woman, go ahead. What? This your time to ride, nigga. Ride. Punch ain't riding for shit.
don't know what
Ain't
to
riding
say.
for shit. See, you like me. Mind your motherfucking business. I pay you. Good.
I mean, wrong is wrong and right is right. I don't, regardless of what the nature of their relationship was, or who Meg was fucking, or who she wasn't fucking, or what, or whatever it may be.
But like hearing the story when that whole situation first came out, the first 2 years, shit didn't sound right. Something was off. Even when it was in court, you could tell something was off. Even when the nigga got convicted, you can tell something wasn't right.
Well, he didn't get convicted.
He didn't get convicted of
He was
shooting her.
in the
I know, but
he got convicted.
something wasn't
He got
right.
convicted one for that nigga's from Canada.
Dumbass.
He's
Stupid.
not an American citizen. So he got convicted for shooting a weapon, an unlicensed weapon, and not being a citizen.
And my nigga, you got security in the car. Why you got the gun?
Well, his security.
Or why she had a gun?
What? Did you ever watch that documentary on that?
Yeah.
They couldn't find that nigga security guard.
He was smart. That nigga took a job overseas or some shit. He was smart as fuck.
They couldn't find that security guard. And then they had a video of her best friend. They had a recording of her best friend telling what happened. But for some reason, it ended up being inadmissible or some shit. They said that they think somebody in Tory's camp got to her and bribed her or threatened her to where she changed her story and like clammed up.
But why you think Kelsey needed immunity? It was her gun?
I don't know. I mean, that whole situation is shady to me.
That's what I'm saying. So how, as a black man, I'm supposed to ride for this woman not knowing all of the facts?
That's fair.
And what if we do ride and we find out all that shit was a lie?
I mean, that's just like Juicy Smoulier.
Exactly.
Because
and when you heard the story, you like,
the whole black community rode for that nigga.
No, they didn't. No, that's not true. That is not true. When you first heard the story, you like,
No, like I'm talking about like the whole like famous black community.
Oh, yeah.
They was riding for that.
And you know that's the problem. What happened when you jump to ride for somebody not knowing all of the facts? Like you can look like a fucking dummy not knowing all of the facts. And that's why you ask, "Hey, what happened?"
And because
that's why a lot of times we ask, and it's fucked up and it's toxic, and I know we shouldn't do it, but a lot of times that's why we ask, "Hey, what she do?" You know what I mean?
And when I seen that video, one of the comments was like, "Well, what did she do to provoke him?"
I wouldn't say that.
And then another dude was like, "This is why women need to learn how to defend themselves, self-defense." And it's just like, how about niggas learn to keep their motherfucking hands to themselves? How about that? Or go get some therapy, get your emotions in check. That video that was floating around where that video that was floating around where that woman had a restraining order against her ex-boyfriend, he pulled up on her anyway and shot her dead in the parking lot.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Man, it's a story that happened. Was it earlier this year or last year at my job? A chick, a nurse, she was dating this guy, and the guy was already a murderer and got off the first girlfriend he killed.
Jesus Christ,
which is crazy.
First,
I don't even know how this nigga was on the streets, but they got into it. I guess they broke up, and he was stalking her. And he came to the job. Now, this nigga looked like me. I mean, looked like me. Big nigga. Big black nigga. Came to the job, receiving hospital, in a blonde wig. In a blonde motherfucking wig, right? And I think a dress. I'm not sure. I think a dress. And was luring around the hospital looking for her. Went to the parking structure, found her car. As she was walking to the car, grabbed her. I think he threw her in the back seat, shot her, and drove off. Left her body in the trunk at her apartment. Like, God damn.
And see, and like niggas be looking at us tripping when we go on dates and when we go on these blind dates and we go out with a nigga and we tell it's 4 people who have my location at all times.
I feel that.
It's 4 people who have my location. If I go out and I search your social media, they get a screenshot of you, your picture, your name, all of that. This is where I'm gonna be. Call me in a couple hours or text me to make sure I'm okay. Check up on me. If you don't get a call back at this time, around this time, from me saying, "Hey, I made it home safe," da 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 da.
As you should. As a man,
But men don't have to think about that.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we don't, but we should. Because, the same fears y'all have.
Yeah.
But nowadays, a broad to set you up quick.
True. Quick. And it's not to say that men don't think about that, but more men now are starting to think like that. But women, I know all of my adult life, as far as like me like going out on dates, I've always thought like that. I've always had to be conscious about what I wear, because if I show too much cleavage or something like that and he make a certain type of advance and I'm like, no, and then the situation happens, they're gonna be like, well, you shouldn't have dressed like that. Like, they police women's bodies and women so much. Like, I have less rights as a woman now than women maybe like 50 years ago. 50. Yeah, bro, you can't even get abortions now. It's left up to the states. It's left up to states, but they reversed Roe versus Wade.
True.
So you can't. So I can't.
In Michigan, you still can.
Michigan,
our governor, but it is a lot of places. You're absolutely right.
It's a lot of, like, women,
which is crazy.
And sometimes there are medical situations where women are pregnant, where abortion is the option, is the only treatment for that specific situation.
And they will try to send the woman to jail, the doctors to jail.
The doctors will lose their license. The women will go to jail. Like, I think there was one lady who got an abortion, and some pedophile dude or something like that. The woman got more jail time for having an abortion to save her life than the dude who was the fucking pedophile and out here diddling the children. That's fucking wild to me. The fact that it's some old white man sitting up on Capitol Hill trying to regulate my body when
it's more than that too, though. Like, a lot of times, like what we feel like, it's right in our face how the system works and how politics works, but a lot of us are just ignorant to how things work. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these laws are being overturned, not because you got this racist ass white man, which is true, but a lot of times it's because they're being lobbied by a lot of corporations. And you got to think about, what is the end game for this? Why would they want to reverse Roe versus Wade?
Oh, because the population is declining.
Exactly.
People our age are not having as many kids because this shit out here is fucking ghetto. We can't. Most people, I can't afford to have a kid. I can't afford my kid now.
Right.
I love her to death, and I be hustling, but I can't afford my baby.
And once the population go up, the budget go up. And
so, like, they right now they're doing there. It's absolutely, I absolutely truly believe it's population control, because because they don't pay us enough. What they paying us for minimum wage, like they said, the average, I seen a chart the other day talking about the average amount that a person needs to make to live comfortably.
It's a crazy number.
It's $200,000. That's how much you have to make a year, at least in Michigan. Other places it's even
to not live check to check.
To not live check to check, to live comfortably, just comfortably. Maybe have your bills on auto pay.
You don't do that.
Oh, hell no. Let me tell you, if I have to overdraft my account, I overdraft it to my Cash App card and I lock that bitch. They be trying to ping that bitch. I be like, not today, Sailor Moon.
I haven't overdrafted in a long time. I feel a certain way. Like, I feel shame when I overdraft. I just have my head down for the day.
I don't give a fuck because I gotta do what I gotta do.
See, I think what got me was when I was younger. I used to bank with Bank of America, and I overdraft because I
Oh, and them fees be
and they
outrageous.
was charging $35 a day.
Yeah,
Day.
I
And they got sued for that shit too, though.
I have Capital One. Capital One don't give no overdraft fees. Just they just had that shit. And before a certain amount of time, you need to have some money in your account to fix that overdraft. So if I gotta overdraft my shit, y'all have y'all money in 2 weeks when I get paid.
Right.
Y'all have it.
That's crazy.
Y'all have it when I have it.
After a while, you kind of like, you get it. You get it when you get it.
Because they don't pay. Do you know the only time that I was able to like live comfortably was during the pandemic?
Well, that was cashing y'all out mad bread.
That let me
I
tell
ain't getting none of that. None of that.
Tell you,
COVID money.
Let me tell you, I was scared shitless because I was pregnant and I ain't had no job. And I was just like, how the fuck am I going to pay my bills, buy the shit for my baby that she need, and do all of that shit?
Did you pay your rent?
The pandemic was the only time my rent was on time.
I mean, that's when a lot of people stop paying their rent.
I didn't stop paying. That shit, my shit was on time. My shit was early.
Yeah.
My shit was early. I'd be like, my shit was early. I was able to. My daughter had. I've got baby clothes in storage now that still have tags on them that my daughter never wore. That I'm donating it to some people who have kids. But like my daughter I had everything I needed plus some. I was paying all my bills. I was door dashing my cravings like a motherfucker.
DoorDash expensive as fuck.
When I tell you I wake up at 3 a.m. talking about, goddamn, I'm hungry.
What's open at 3?
White Castle. Was door dashing fucking everything here. I had a crave because I couldn't go nowhere. I had a craving. I was like, I feel like Arby's. DoorDash.
You nasty. Arby's, my nigga.
I love Arby's, okay? Them roast beef sandwiches with the cheddar and some Arby's sauce.
And some Arby's sauce.
Arby's sauce.
Some Arby's sauce on them titties.
Like, I hate you for that. Why you make me do that?
Titties.
Okay, you know it. But like, when I tell you, that's the only time my shit was early. I had money to spare. Not only that, I was getting hella EBT cards. So not only was I stocking my house with whatever I wanted and buying like 6 watermelons a day, but for 3 years, I put groceries in my mama's house. Like full on groceries.
That's what's up.
Like I had enough money to pay all my bills, put some shit in savings, fix my credit, get a car, buy my mama groceries, get me some groceries, buy my daughter everything she needed for me. I couldn't even have a baby shower because of COVID. So that's the only time. And I did the math. In order for me to live like that, I need a job that pays like $23 an hour. $23, $25 an hour. Because that was the first time I had made enough money just to live comfortably.
How'd that work with taxes? You didn't have to pay nothing back in taxes?
I had to pay some shit on taxes. I lost a little bit of money because I told them don't take no taxes out because I needed all my money. Because they'll take like half that shit. I said I need all my bread. But when I filed taxes, I owed a little bit of money. Not a lot.
It wasn't nothing.
Not a lot because I had a kid. Yeah. I still got a couple stacks back from.
Yeah,
I got some.
I need somebody, baby, man. Cause
I got some bands back.
I be owing, man. That'd be some bullshit.
So that shit is wild to me. Yeah. And then like America, then like how y'all got billions to send to the wrong country.
Billions, yo.
Y'all got billions to send to the country that's committing genocide, but you can't waive my student loans, bro.
Not only that, you bring in so many people into the country without a vote or nothing.
Like, you can't waive my student loans. Where you finding all this money? Then they talk about Social Security finna run out. So you mean to tell me I've been working since I was 13 and I ain't gonna have no Social Security bullshit? Y'all
I'm gonna get that shit. I don't know about you.
Y'all better figure something out. Are they talking about we pretty much damn near gotta work till we fucking die?
So I mean, like, if Social Security run out, do people still gotta keep paying into it? How does that work?
I don't know, but you know what? Let me tell you this. I'm gonna die before they get their student loans.
Man, listen, I ain't never paid no
I'm
student.
not paying that shit because I can't afford to pay that shit unless I fucking hit the lottery, which I don't play.
Better take a fucking online class and tell them to fuck off.
I'm not. Y'all not getting it. Y'all can. Do you know if they forgave the student loans, because right now millennials, us people in our age range, we're like, because boomers is dying out, Gen X is getting old, right? So it's like maybe like late Gen Xers and millennials, right?
That's probably that's me, you, yeah.
That would if they were to clear our student loans, the economy would improve because everybody's credit would be up. We would be buying shit, buying houses.
I be hearing how much people paying student loans. That shit baffles me. God damn.
My shit right now, I have it based on my income. I have an income based driven repayment plan. My shit is $0.00 every month, and they send me a notification talking about thank you for your payment this month because I can't afford to pay them.
Mm.
At one point, my payment was $20, but now it's nothing.
How much you owe?
85 grand.
God damn.
85 plus grand.
That's a Suburban. A new one.
And what's crazy is I don't even have a bachelor's degree.
That's for associates?
No, that was I went to state for 3 years. Lifed hard. And Michigan State was expensive as fuck.
A lot of us got caught up in that, not, realizing the life in that lifestyle.
Because when I was at state, I was working 4 jobs to pay for school and going to school.
And still had student loans? God damn.
Because I wasn't getting I didn't know what a school refund was because I wasn't getting it.
That student loan refund used to hit.
I used
to hit so good.
I couldn't even afford all of my books for class.
Word?
Like, I would have to borrow books. I would be making photocopies.
Why? Like,
because I just didn't have the fucking money and I wasn't getting
I don't understand. With all those student loans, like, how?
Because tuition is high as fuck.
At state?
At state, the tuition now at state is double, like almost triple what I paid.
How much was it a year at state when you went?
$12,000 a year, $12,000 a semester.
Oh, that's about the same when I went to school.
But
I went to Western.
I wasn't getting shit. My mama made too much money. And so they were like, your expected family contribution. But in essence, my mama really couldn't contribute.
Right.
So
that wasn't even a factor in my shit.
So I have to come up with the difference. When I tell you I was working a job that was giving me free room and board in the summer so I could take classes. I was a night recep. I was working at Taco Bell. Okay. I was a camp counselor at one point.
That night reception that used to be fun as fuck,
bro.
Some of
the story, and I worked where I lived at. So like, I lived in the James Madison dorm because I was a James Madison student. So our classes were in the same building as where we lived, right?
That's nuts.
And so, like, literally, sometimes I would go to class in my pajamas and my duck slippers. I would be like, let me get this 8 a.m. class, roll out of bed, and just go up to the 3rd floor. And then it also helped because everybody that's there, like 95% of everybody that was there was also a James Madison student. So you could talk to your classmates because they're right there. Right. And that was convenient as hell in the wintertime. Because let me tell you, trekking across Michigan State campus in the winter, ghetto.
Wait, I went to Western Michigan in Kalamazoo, right? Cold as fuck.
Bro.
Up north, it's cold as shit.
It's cold as shit in East Lansing, okay?
And we would have so much fun. Like, the black community it's probably a lot bigger than it was back then. But it wasn't small, but it wasn't big.
The black community is the same at Michigan State because Michigan State is a PWI. But the black community, it was big, but it was small. Like, everybody knew everybody.
Right, everybody knew everybody, And we all kind of clicked and everything, especially in our dorm room. And we had the cafeteria in the dorm. I think most dorms got a cafeteria, right?
Yeah, mine had a cafeteria. I didn't. So where I was at wasn't like, I guess, the black area. for Michigan State. I think that was like Hubbard and down that. Well, you don't know, but like down that way.
I've been up there a lot.
So because in James Madison,
Couple knockoffs.
It was James Madison students, and then we had all the athletes in our building. We had the football team.
Oh, you was fast in that motherfucker. Nigga.
I was not. I was minding my business.
Yeah, whatever, nigga.
Sir, I was minding my business. I was not. I wasn't fucking nobody in that dorm.
Maybe that first year.
First, I wasn't fucking nobody in that dorm. Yeah. But when I tell you as a night recept, some of the shit that I saw, because there was athletes in that building, like we knew, because we're all James Madison students, so we know everybody. So we know when it's somebody weird in our building.
Yeah.
Like you don't belong here.
Who was you, bitch?
Because it was white girls just hanging around waiting for the athletes to walk by. So we had the football team, the track team, and I believe the basketball team in there sometimes too, because their training facilities were literally right across the street. So like it would be bitches in there loitering in the galleyway waiting for athletes to come by. They eat in our cafeteria shit. I mean, granted, you could eat wherever you wanted to eat, but like,
yeah.
Ain't nobody traveling out of ther way for real, unless you specifically have a taste for something.
You with the popping people too,
so yeah. So like I used to see Kirk Cousins all the time in my cafeteria. He's a nice man. All the time. So like they would just be in there, or like
you didn't give him no buns?
Huh?
You didn't give him no buns?
I don't like white men like that.
I mean, you gotta think about your future.
Get out of my face. Quit playing. Or so like some of the stuff I would see is night recept. I think the funniest shit that I ever seen is night recept. So like the only way you was getting in the dorm if you didn't live there is if somebody who lived there came to check you in.
Right.
Came to check you in, right?
That used to be hilarious.
Bro. So this dude had a girl. And like I would see this nigga every single fucking night. He would just be in there with this girl. And he was cheating on her. Right? Because I would see other bitches, and I would just mind my business, and I'd be like,
everybody was cheating first year of college.
I was like, this wasn't even my first year of college. This was like my second or third year. I was like a junior, and I would just be seeing this shit. I was like, goddamn. Right? So I'm just watching. Whole time I'd be annoyed because I'm trying to watch my little bootleg HBO show because Game of Thrones at the time was popping.
Damn, Game of Thrones. Nigga, you young as fuck. Really?
Game of Thrones was popping at the time. So I would be trying to watch my show. This nigga would come in. One day, his main girlfriend, I guess his public girlfriend or whatever, he said, hey, I'm not checking her in.
Giving you the go, hey.
He said, she was with him. She was with him.
Oh, shit. That's gangster. God damn.
And I'm like, ID swipe. And he's like, I'm not checking her in. And she looked like, he's like, I'm not checking her in. And she was like, swipe me. And I was like, I can't. Like, I'm not going to lose my job for you. I can't check you in, bro. So he hurry up. And that nigga walked away. This bitch is outside the door because we locked the doors. This bitch is outside the door, banging on the door, crying, screaming and hollering. Whole time I put my headphones back in because whole time I'm just like, bitch, you are interrupting my show.
She good.
Crying and shit. She out there for like 2 hours calling him and shit. And I'm just like, dog, please come get your bitch.
That's crazy.
Come get your bitch. Or I had this one white boy put his penis out at me during spring break, and I was a night recept over in Wilson. He came, him and his friend came in drunk. And he just all of a sudden pulled his little pink wiener out. And his friend was like, huh? Yeah, just on gummy worm. And I'm just like, oh my God. Because I've never, oh my God.
You never seen white meat before?
It's horrible. No.
Pork?
It's uncooked meat. But he just pulled it out.
So it's ours.
And his friend was like, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? I was like, please just go. Like, I hurried up and let them in. I was like, please just go. Just go. And then I hear from the elevator, I guess she didn't want it. But I think he dropped like $50 like in cash.
That was your payoff?
Man, I ordered Pizza House, which is like the most expensive.
So you won't show up 20 years later with a lawsuit? You got paid, bitch.
What the? He dropped like no, he like it just fell out of his pocket. Like I don't think he realized he had dropped the money, but
that's crazy.
Yeah, so he dropped. So I ordered Pizza House, and then the next day I took the bus to the hood and got my nails.
I was wrong. We used to freestyle at night. Just freestyle in the lobby. It'd be like 8-10 people in the lobby. 2 of us working, everybody else just chilling, getting drunk, fuck around, miss class in the morning. Fuck it, let's go to the cafe and eat. Fun times, especially in the winter. On a winter day, when it's cold. Oh man,
like it's pancake day.
Yeah, we about to eat.
Hey, shout out to the old man who had like the shakes and James Madison. Them omelets would be fire, bro. Them omelets he'd be shaking this shit, but them omelets would be.
He handled his business.
Hey,
did what he did.
Them omelets, I was like, I don't care that you got the shakes, my guy. Them omelets is fire.
That's real shit. I think that first year of college, this first year I tried the Bacardi 151.
Oh my god.
Oh man.
If I smell that, I get sick.
Our dumb ass, we were so young and dumb about drinking. We was mixing that shit with Kool-Aid.
Not Kool-Aid.
And was fucked up. I think we had was that first year?
Not Kool-Aid.
Yeah, I think it still was first year. We had a pool party in the what's name? Like we stayed on the ground floor. So the white boy across the hall from us, I think I used to love that dude. When I first met him, he's like, "Hey, how you doing? I'm so and so. You want to see my girl tits? Fuck me up, huh? Yeah. Show me your tits. Show me your tits. All right, well, yo, that's what's up. Like, that's what we doing. Every time we get drunk, show me your tits, babe." She was drunk and she, it was one of them things where it sounded crazier than what it was. It was just we was all drunk and fun, and she liked showing her tits and shit. But we had a pool party in the dorm and shit. Like they cleared out their whole dorm room, put this big ass blow up pool in there, filled it up, threw the keg in the shower. I think we partied for like 2 days off that shit. I think they ended up getting suspended too, though.
Yeah, you had a pool party in your dorm room.
That shit was fun as fuck, though. Like, I tell everybody, like, college is one of those things. You don't need college to be successful, but the experience college give you is something different.
I ain't gonna lie. Some of my best friends, one of my best friends, that's my role girl. Shout out to Kiera, by the way. I love you, girl.
Sure.
That's my boo. Like that's my bestie. Like when dog. First of all, we used to get paid from them little cafeteria checks from working in the caf. I'd be like, I paid my cell phone bill. If I had some tuition that I owed, I paid that. And then I would be like, I'm finna blow the rest of this shit. I'd be like, let's go to the mall.
Go to the mall.
Sitting up there just buying everything in the pink store, okay? Just everything.
Fun times
at the bus stop with my iPod, sharing the earphone, sit up there, Gucci bandana.
It used to be wild catching a bus to the mall.
Hey, bro, let me shout out to East Lansing, because y'all bus system is efficient as fuck. And when I moved back here to like the city and I was working and I had to catch the bus to like Denby over on Meringue and Kelly.
Jesus Christ, that's far.
Yeah. Let me tell you, the D-Dot Smart Bus, y'all shit is not efficient at the fuck all. Listed on your contact card. You'll need to unlock your iPhone first. Who texting us?
That's Siri.
Let me tell you, the city bus system is not efficient. I was spoiled by the cat because I didn't even need no car in East Lansing because I could get everywhere I needed to be by the bus. Everywhere.
That's crazy.
Everywhere. Get them little semester bus passes. Put that shit on your student account because you ain't got the money right now.
I ain't going nowhere in college. So.
Swiping that bitch everywhere. Scoop.
Fun times, man.
Bro.
Damn, I had a question for you. I forgot that motherfucker.
Do.
I'm old. I gotta start writing shit down.
Get you a little notebook.
But check out the Wi-Fi though. That boy banging, yo.
I mean, you froze up a couple times, but you did.
I did.
A few times you froze up.
Oh, okay.
But you ain't jump offline like last time.
I mean, you was a little blurry yourself. You can blame it on the camera all you want, but
that was my camera. That was my camera.
Yeah, that was that Wi-Fi.
Don't do that.
That was that Wi-Fi. Look, there you go, right there.
It's the camera. It's not my Wi-Fi. It's the camera.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on, let me.
Is this another one complete, fully successful episode? Are we good?
I think so.
All right.
I think we did good.
Yeah. So we don't have a set date of when we're actually going to start recording on a regular, consistently, but we will record once a week if possible. Right?
Maybe twice if we feel in progress.
4 times. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it.
This is, like I said, it's the Poppa Punch Show. We're under new management.
Shout out to Scoot. Shout out to Bunny. I see y'all. I see you. I'm proud of you guys. I see you.
I'm cackling.
I see the growth. This what's up.
Yeah.
What? Anything else we need to tell our few viewers?
We will, y'all.
Expect new content. I want to start doing reviews and things of that nature. Whatever we pop out, we gonna push it out. So,
but show.
Them clips still coming too. So
yeah, we got hella clips.
Hella clips. 4 years worth of clips. Plus this new shit. So. All right, we out.
Peace.
Cheer.